So very few of you guys actually know my origin story in dentistry. You might know that my dad started his own dental supply company when I was 14, but that doesn't actually share how I started doing something in dentistry to make a difference. I had started a company called Roots Cause that was trying to do some great things. Yeah. And I was getting really disillusioned by dentists. Just to be honest, I was having a really difficult time connecting to the people in dentistry. And I started realizing if I'm not able to make some connection to the people in dentistry, I'm done, because I need that. That's just who I am, and I was starting to realize that. And then, fortuitously, I met some woman, some dentist named Dr. Allison House. And it was at a Mission of Mercy event in Phoenix at the Coliseum, helping to just serve some of those that really needed some free dental care. And I think that was maybe 5, 6, maybe even 7 years ago now. And that moment helped keep me in dentistry, because I was so close to giving up. I was so close to burning out simply because I felt like I wasn't able to connect to dentists. You guys know, if you're honest, it's like a special fraternity that I'll never fully understand because I'm not a dentist. I didn't go through dental school. I don't understand the challenges of being a clinician, I can easily honor you guys because I think it's the hardest job in the world. And I found that out by being friends with Dr. House. We have a podcast called The Authentic Dentist, and it's simply because that's who she is. Me being a good guy at knowing how to brand, I'm like, okay, so we're going to do a podcast together, and this is who you are. Yeah, this is what we need to call it. Allison, you 100% just live authentically. You challenge me to live more authentically. I'm super thankful for the way that you just have been such an inspiration to me to continue to live aligned. You call me higher. You always, challenge me to see the progress that I have made in my own life. And guys, always in this episode where I interview her. Now, to be fair, sometimes it's really hard to interview people that you really know. Because like I said earlier in one of the things, you don't have that same beginner's brain, that same curiosity. So I don't know if I honestly did it justice. But if you don't know who Dr. Allison House is, you 100% need to check out her speaker page. What she's up to, what she's done. It's really cool. Her story is so neat because having parents that were, I don't know if it's they were part of the physical therapy board, whatever they were part of that legislative board. And something happened early in Dr. House's dental career that was slightly humiliating, which you guys need to find out. And she wrote to the board, just like, hey, this is what you do. And that one letter would have a massive impact on then her eventually becoming the youngest president to serve for the Arizona Dental Association. And right now, she just finished up a term at the Council on the ADA. So enacting change, leading, pioneering, legislating change. That is just a little bit about Dr. Allison House. Oh gosh, I just said something. Yeah, this is a really cool one. During COVID, COVID hit, we're podcasting, and I'm like, well, Allison, what do we do? Is the ADA leading? What's happening? And she's like, I don't know who's leading. It's hard to tell what's going on. Let's just do this. And she just stepped up, and some of the most valuable episodes that we have ever had on that podcast was during that time where she just stepped up and led. So, Allison, I want to honor you just as a leader, as an innovator, as a pioneer. If you, again, don't know her, check out the episode. You are absolutely going to love it. Hashtag The Authentic Dentist. That is my friend, Dr. Allison House.